Massage Therapy Institution alumni, Änkh'el, has offered his hands for the past 12 years in service to the world for the sake of healing. He is an author and illustrator of several self-help books, including his Divine Daily Devotional, Our Daily Hour, and the To-Do List for Self-Made Individuals. He's a native of Atlanta, Georgia, in the U.S., where he offers his community African djembe drum class week. I hope we're going to get some drum outdoor gardening training.
Do we have a drum here?
Grade school substitute teacher and spiritual readings using astrology and destiny cards. And he facilitates Native American NFP Sweat Lodge sermon sermons, to only name a few. Today he works alongside his queen woman, Tassili Mahat, as they build relationships here in Jamaica to organize and plan powerful wellness retreats and master classes. Together they offer master classes and certifications, including raw food, vegan chef, and sacred touch hands-on healing training course. So we want to welcome Änkh'el as we learn more about hands-on healing. Greetings, 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 my brother.
Hello, Jamaica! Woo!
Okay, not hearing you. Can you? Not hearing.
Oh, I'm muted. Okay. There we go. Now can you hear me?
Right, there we
Hello, Jamaica! So
go.
excited
What
to
an
be
energy,
here.
my brother. What an energy. Give thanks. Give
Yeah,
thanks for your
yeah,
energy.
it's something to be excited about. I mean, look at this place. Look at this island. I don't know if you can hear me that well because the wind is blowing, but I hope that you guys can hear me and see this beautiful place.
So where exactly are you? That's so beautiful.
Right now I'm in Lucy, right on the border of Lucy and Hanover, I think,
And the grill.
and the grill.
Yeah.
So as soon as you come
I
into
can
Lucy.
see. Okay, not hearing you when you turn away.
Okay, as soon as you come into Lucy, that's where
Yes.
we are. We're at a friend's private house here. It's beautiful. I'm just super grateful and excited. Yeah.
Beautiful. And I think dealing with that space, and it is indeed a beautiful space and place. And I know you are just enjoying the whole vibration.
Oh
It
yes.
looks like a postcard.
Come to Jamaica.
Yes. So, yeah, Jamaica. We there, y'all.
Yes,
All the way
indeed.
from Atlanta, Georgia, right?
Yes, all the way from Atlanta.
Yes, and you're here and you're just loving it, and we're just loving you and your
Absolutely.
queen as well. So a lot of people don't necessarily understand what it means to heal with their hands. I mean, it's coming from biblical days. Come on, let's talk about that.
Right,
But
right.
in this dispensation, first of all, how do you get into this modality of hands-on healing and massage?
Well, to be honest, I always like to say it's a natural calling. We
Yes.
do things that we're called to do. Not
Mm-hmm.
everybody answers that call, but when they do, they find that they have something called the touch. They have a touch. It's something that it can't be taught. It's a gift, if you will. And when I discovered that I had the touch, then of course I started to employ that touch to improve my life and those around me. So to get into what I call sacred touch, what some people call massage, but it's so much deeper than massage. I don't really advertise
Yeah,
massage therapy.
I
I
agree.
don't even like the word therapist because if you break it down, it spells the rapist. But sacred touch is an ancient
Oh
healing art
dear.
that, like you said, from biblical times on back. I believe that the very first form of therapy and care was one human touching another human. Just that stuff like, oh, you fell out of the tree, or what's wrong? And they touch each other and they groom each other. And that just evolved with our own human evolution into what I call all healing hands, sacred touch.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So you said usually with this kind of thing, it's a gift. It cannot really be taught. You can only enhance what you're doing. I gather.
Right, right, right.
So you heard that you had that, right? And then you decided to go into this modality as a lifestyle for yourself and for others.
Yes,
Correct?
yes, yes, yes. Although
Right.
the gift cannot be taught, it can only be received. It can be harnessed. You can make way for it. You can open yourself up to it. And what I teach are the techniques and the balancing of the energies and what to do with such a gift and how not to
Wow.
take it granted and make it most potent in healing others and healing yourself. So,
So in other words, when persons yourself, you realize that, oh my gosh, people tell you whatever, I have this gift. It's
right,
for you now to help to enhance it. How
that's
do you
all.
do so?
Exactly. Well, by teaching the different principles, by understanding that of why you're doing it and really who you are, what you're doing, and who you're offering it to. It's a way of life really that approaches and addresses three main concerns. One
Hmm.
is healing the relationship between all men and all women. Because something as intimate as sacred touch, or what some refer to as massage, it needs to remain pure. And what we focus on when we're doing our work, our healing work, is what keeps it pure. You know, just like a crystal is just sitting there being a crystal until someone acknowledges it and brings it into their cipher and gives it the power and the by the awareness that we give it. And it's the same with any type of energy work and healing work. It depends on those involved what type of energy is going to be in that space. But healing the relationship between all women and all men is one thing that is one way you can do that. And helping people come back into their bodies. I had so many clients over the years who said,
What does that mean? Elaborate
exactly,
on that.
exactly. It's some of these things is really challenging to put into words. But from what I've gathered
Yes, yes.
over a decade, they try to explain how before they were just going with the motion. Wake up, go to school, go to work, pay the bills, come home, take care of the
Hmm.
family, meet some friends, do this, jump in the garden, come back, try to get some rest, back to work, do, social media. And after years of that or months of that, they really don't feel in their body. They feel like they're in society, in the world, in the community, but to be in tune with their body and feel present and just be without any outside validation and to be in tune and reconnected with their personal identity, with their true self and their inner child and whatever they are disconnected from.
Right.
I've had clients say, I feel like I'm in my body again. And I just sit there and let them give their feedback like, wow, yeah, come on with it. you
Awesome.
know?
Yes.
So it's just really, really something to stay excited about offering. And then the third thing
Yes. That's a.
is
No, go ahead.
unblocking trapped energy and moving it and allowing the intuition to kind of guide you towards these spaces and places where it's needed the most. So healing the relationship, because many women have been through a lot, especially in the States. They've come across men who didn't
Oh,
have their best interests at heart, who just wanted to use them. They have so many pressures. Just being a woman of color, for example, women of color in
yes.
America
Hmm.
have a lot to deal with. Being a woman of color, and and especially men. But I deal with a majority of women, and what they are dealing with more so is their relationship with men and healing that relationship. Some of them, they're just done with men. Like I'm done with y'all black
Oh
men,
no.
and I just can't take it. Y'all did me wrong. So when they come to me, they're able to start to trust again. So I'm willing to trust another black man with my body, my time, my privacy, my value, my sacredness. Did I mention my money and my time? my energy. Please don't let me down, brother. It's a cry of help. They may not even have pain in their body or in it. They just want to
Hmm.
feel something again. But the majority of them do have a lot of tension, pain, chronic pain, energy blockages.
Yes.
So we're healing the relationship between women and all men. We're allowing them to release in a safe space, to trust again, and to heal any energetic blockages that they may have and challenges there. And also, we're helping them to gain, which is my favorite, knowledge of self. And that's the coming
Wow.
back into the body and
That's a
saying,
big one.
wow,
Hmm.
this is real. I'm not practicing life. I'm not on cruise control anymore. I'm manifesting this amazing destiny for myself. And we can't expect other people to get excited for what we got going on unless we're excited for what we got going on. So
Yes.
it keeps me excited. It keeps them excited about this thing called life. And I'm grateful to be here in Jamaica to share all of the resources that we've gathered for ourselves in the States and bring them back and bring them here and trace our way back to Africa and continue to do this healing work for the world.